Okay, so welcome to my new session. Today our topic is Social Studies of 7th class, Telangana province of India. So I'm sharing the textbook, government textbook it is. Yeah. So this is now we come to the live. Okay, Mr. Kritik. So today with us our student Kritik is there. So now Kritik, you can ask your doubts. So this is your social studies textbook and children's bill and social studies 7th standard Telangana, which language is Telugu. So here and here and here it should be the content. Yeah, so this is the content of the textbook. So the theme is the diversity of earth, most important, production, exchange and livelihood. It is social culture, political system and governance, social organization and inequalities, religion and society. Ah, yes, folk religion and devotional paths to divine. Okay, so it is page number 187. So it is religion and society. It's a great topic actually. So devotional paths to the divine. It's the greatness of the eternal power, which is, and the 20th chapter is folk religion. Okay, so now I'm going to page number 181. 181. Give me 1 second. It is page number 181. Yeah, we reached the pages. Thumbnails will come. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So this is the chapter livelihood struggles in the urban workers. Okay. So folks and religion. Folks and religion. So you studied, Mr. Kritik. You revised this chapter before to me. Hello. Okay. Okay. So discuss following questions in your class. Oh, which gods or goddess are worshipped in your areas? Okay. So what kind of god you worship, Mr. Kritik? Who is your favorite god? Lord Shiva. Okay. So me too. Me too. And in front of me, the Shiva temple is there. The pilgrims, not pilgrims. We have to the bhaktas. Okay. There might be some word. So they are doing some bhajan karyakram there. Okay. So here, which saints, peers, and babas do your family respect? Okay, so I will not ask this question, but in India, mostly there are number of babas are there, but particularly Sai Baba, and there are other dharma gurus are there. Okay, which animals and trees are worshipped by people? Oh, there is one plant in Indian Hindu religion. They worship tulsi. Tulsi is a small plant which is a biological plant. Okay, and that is worshipped by the Hindu people. And in the cow also, the cow is directly related to cow. And snakes, and we have Nagachavati or Nagapanchami in Indian Hindu religion. So they worship snakes also. So they are the plants. There are number of plants in Indian Hindu temples. One particular tree will be there always. It is something Ravi tree. Okay. So and even on the festivals and occasions, the mango leaves will be borne to the doors of Indian festivals. Okay, the homes of Indian people. So do you know how people worship? How people worship? One will do namaz, one will visit the temple, and one will visit the church. So they are all the worship ways. How are the deities worshipped and who perform the worship? There is a pujari. Okay, so the head worship. And in madrasa, not in madrasa, it's masjid. In masjid there is maulana or mullah, we call them. Okay, So they are the people. They are the people who ha in church it is pastor. Okay, and in Hindu temple there is pujari. So he is purohit. Okay, and any small temple to a big Sri Tirumal Tirupati Devasthanam temple is also there are pujari, and there's a uh, people will who serve the deities. In which language are the deities addressed by the worshippers? Mostly in India, it is Sanskrit. Okay, and in Hindu religion, and in Urdu religion, it might be in Muslim religion, it might be Urdu or Hindi. Okay, so we have all our regional languages, local languages. So mostly, mainly either Sanskrit or Telugu or Hindi, English. Okay, Christians will worship in English language. Okay, but the thing is, the deity understand all languages. Okay, so that is the greatness of the deities. They can understand Sanskrit, they can understand Telugu, they can understand Hindi, they can understand English, each and everything. Okay, and in our rural, particularly in the northern Telangana area, so we have Maisamma, Poshamma. Okay, and Yellamma, Balamma, Mallamma, all are forest goddess. Yes, yes. Okay. So you may have listed to conversation like following. So Lakshmi is saying, in recent months, my children have been falling ill repeatedly. Okay. So Sammaka, what Sammaka said? What is Sammaka said here? Can you read these two lines? Just give me 1 second. Yes, yes. This one. Read up this language. My husband also had been unwell for the month. For month. Okay. So there is a small conversation. Mhm. Unwell. Okay. It is unwell for month. Means. Okay. 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 Lakshmi saying that in recent month my children have been falling ill repeatedly means her children is getting some illness repeatedly. Okay. And Samaka saying my husband also had been unwell means not healthy for 1 month. Then Yellamma saying that I think our goddess Mutyalamma, she is the goddess. So I think our goddess Mutyalamma is angry with us. We should offer her a special worship to appease her. So let us take Bonalu. It is a festival and sacrifice. I said no, there is sacrifice and sacrifice a cock to the goddess. What is this? One is Bonalu and one is sacrifice a cock to the goddess. It is a common. Okay. So my voice is breaking. Mr. Kritik is saying. Okay. So I'll come back. Okay. Yes. My internet is. Mr. Krutik is again repeatedly saying that my voice is breaking. Mr. Krutik, my voice is good, and you might have to go in some good place at your home where internet comes right in a strong bandwidth. Okay. Now I'm moving further. So let's take Bonalu and sacrifice a cock to the goddess. Okay. So Mutyalamma is normally she is a goddess, and the people might be worship by doing some. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So the in rural area the people sacrifice a cock or goat even. Okay. So next Ramaraju is saying. So my daughter is very weak and does not eat properly. Okay. And Suresh is saying that why don't you go to Pir Baba's Dargah? It is a Dargah and ask the Maulvi. So I said that there's a Maulana or Mullah or Maulvi. Okay. So Maulvi to tie a taviz. So it's a black thread. The Baba, the Pir Baba will do. Okay. Will ban that. So she will become all right. So this kind of conversation is normal in our daily life. So many people in our country worship and pay reverence to gods and large temples. In large reverence, okay, means giving funds, donating funds to the god, a temple, a mosque, a church. Okay. On the other hand, people also worship many village deities. So they are village deities. Okay. So normally, as we discussed, Mutyalamma, Maisamma, Poshamma, Ellamma, Durgamma, Balamma. So all these are village deities. Mainly, they live in. There is Sammaka Saraka is also there. They live in forest in dense forest of the southern Telangana area. So, who are these popular deities and how and when and by whom are they worshipped? Do you know Samakka Saraka Jatara will happen for every 2 years, not 1 year. Okay, it's a very biggest tribal festival, and there are large number of village deities. Some of them belong to particular caste. Even do you know that one Peddamma is also there. Okay, Peddamma temple. So that belongs to one kind of one particular community only. Okay, so mostly, and particular villages or even particular families. Some deities were worshipped by particular families only. Some of the more common goddess are also follows. So there is a Pochamma. So we call it as Pochamma. So do you know Pochamma? Okay, very good. Pochamma is the most popular folk goddess of Telangana. In many villages, there is a small shrine dedicated to her. This is different from the temples of gods like Rama and Shiva. So the temples are very different. Pochamma, the temples particularly are very small. Do you know? Okay, so they are very small and very simple temple is built under a neem tree with a goddess in the form of stone inside. Only simple stone, simple shrine. Okay, and they're very famous. So Pochamma, I can remember in my hometown, near about to my hometown, there is Antagiri Pochamma is their fifth temple. Okay, Antagiri Pochamma. So that's Pochamma temple. So in modern towns and cities, these temples are built with some architecture and with a stone idol inside. So it is the main difference. This is the main difference between village deities, village temples, and city temples, town temples. Okay. So in villages, the very simple temple will built under a neem tree with a goddess in the form of stone inside. In the modern towns and cities, these temples built with an architecture. The temple architecture is there. We can see. Okay, I will show you on the on internet. Okay, temple architecture. Temple architecture. Okay, so these are different and very big and very brilliant kind of technology used in these temples. Okay, so there is a North Indian temple is there and South Indian temple is also, both are different. We have Gopuram. Okay, so these are the temple images. Okay, they are the Gopurams. There are different images are there. Okay, but these are the town temples. These are the very big temples. There is a very great architecture is there. Brihadishwara temple, okay, Murideshwara temple. Okay, so there are number of temples. Number of temples are there, and there's a inside it is a very great temple architecture is there. So these are different temples of town. The same thing, temple architecture in Indian rural villages. How can you see these temples? So they are very small. Can you see? It's a very small temple. It's a very small temple. This is a small temple. Okay. So they are very small. They are very small in temples. This is the temple. Okay. And I can show. This is also temple. Renuka Yellamma temple. Okay. So they are very simple. This is the temple. In the temple in very small village. So this is temple. Okay. But in towns, we can see a very big temple with great architecture and all. Okay, just to give me 1 second. One of my students has texted me. So these are the Indian small village temples. Okay, is it clear? Okay, I think I didn't show on which is on my YouTube. So in temples, in the city temples, there is a big architectures. Okay, and a very big and stone idol will be there, and in rural India, very small temples are there. Okay, so next, in villages, can you read this these three five lines? Just give me. Okay, okay, okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, huh? Yes, please, Kritik, you continue. Can you read these lines? Okay, so okay, from here to here. Of the. It is not. No, 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 no. In villages, people of all caste, not of the caste. You are reading wrong. Repeat again. Shrine. On. On, not and. Mm-hmm. Wash. The wash. It is not the wash. The wash. Cleaning. Shrine area. Shrine area means temple premises. Shrine, not shrine. Okay, shrine or shrine. Mm-hmm. There are, not they are. It is there are. Priest. Priest. There are no priest. Priest means pujari people. That will say. Customs. Customs, not committees. Their customs. Traditions, not traders. Okay, so in villages, I'm repeating, understand, please be attention. In villages, people of all caste, see, in villages, what happens? We can see number of different castes. I belongs to Padmashali, so there is Brahman, okay, so there is Kammari, there is Mangal, there is different number of castes are there in Indian family system and social system. So all caste go to the shrine. Shrine means temple with bonalu, okay, on special occasions. Okay, so mostly Pochamma is a very famous. On one day, the people will make bonalu, Pochamma bonalu, Maisama bonalu. Okay, so they wash the deity, so they clean the deity, they wash the deity, the statue. Okay, and they clean the shrine premises, means temple areas also they will clean. There are no priests, and people pray according to their customs and tradition. Do you know? In do you know? Mostly these rural small temples they don't have the priest. Okay, they don't have the pujari. So the people themselves go and they worship the idol, they worship the deity, and according to their customs and traditions. Okay, so this is the most important observation I can say. And the next, can you see? So these are the Pocham idols. Okay. Here are two idols. This is a very small temple. Very small temple. It is this height is not more than 2 to 3 feet. Not even 2 feet. This is less than 2 feet in the temple. Area is less than 2 feet. 2 feet means 48 inches. Okay. So and the idol will be very small then. Okay, and traditions with flowers etc in their own villages. Mother, we have seeded the fields. Now mother, how they worship the idol, how they worship the goddess. Mother, we have seeded the fields. Now you must ensure good crop. So while doing agriculture, so in the beginning of agriculture, so they worship the mother to Pocham that we have seeded the field, and now you must ensure a good crop and good outcome. This is one kind of worship, one kind of request. My daughter is sick. You must cure her. Mother, keep away all infections, diseases, and evils from our family. Okay, so they offer a pot of bonum and sometimes also offer a chicken or a sheep or a goat also. Okay, సో ఇన్ తెలుగు వీ కెన్ సే అమ్మ నాట్లు నాటినం తల్లి ఈసారి పంట దిగుబడి మంచిగా రావాలి అని చెప్పేసి మొక్కుకుంటారు. సో నా బిడ్డకు ఆరోగ్యం మంచిగా లేదు, జల్దిన క్యూర్ కావాలని చెప్పేసి మొక్కుకుంటారు. ఇంకో వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, అమ్మ మాకు ఏ రోగాలు ఎట్లాంటి బాధలు రాకుండా మంచిగా చూడు, మా దయ్యాలు అవన్నీ మా ఫ్యామిలీకి పట్టనే పట్టద్దు అని చెప్పేసి అని కూడా మొక్కుకుంటారు. అండ్ ఇంకొందరు అయితే కోళ్ళను గొర్రెలను మేకలను కూడా బలిస్తారు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద కైండ్ ఆఫ్ తెలుగు. ఓకే, is it clear? Okay, he said yes. So now Maisamma. Now Maisamma. Okay, Maisamma is believed to protect the cattle. Oh, Maisamma is believed to protect the cattle. Among the cattle sheds. So normally in rural, what happens? They there are some heads are there for heads of goats and cattle. Okay, as a part of agriculture. Also, the people will what is that, pet animals like these cattle and all. So among these cattle sheds, a niche and a whitewashed and decorated with the kunkuma and called as Maisamma Gudu. Okay, so a small temple, Maisamma Gudu they will make. So this is Maisamma Gudu. Okay, so they worship for this. This is Maisamma. This Maisamma Gudu or Maisamma Gudi. Okay, they worship. See, can you see this is agarbatti? Okay, there might be some kumkum and all. So this is also God. So there is a reddish. I think here it is kumkum and all will be there. So it is a reddish in color. Okay, I can observe. So in many places, Kattamaisamma. Okay, do you know Kattamaisamma? So it must be on the tank bund on the roadside corner. Okay, so Katta means Katta. So Kattamaisamma it is. Okay, so in many places, Kattamaisama is also worshipped as a goddess of water in the form. It's a goddess of water in the form of small stone on the tank bund. So people believe that she will ensure the tank is full, so that the crops would flourish due to her blessings. ఓకే, సో ఆ కట్టమైసమ్మ తల్లి ఏంటిది ఆ, దయ ఉన్నట్టయితే పంటలు మంచిగా వండుతాయి, ఆ కట్ట మొత్తం ఎప్పటికి నీళ్లు నిండే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, పంటలు మంచిగా వండి ఎక్కువ దిగుబడి వస్తుంది. సో ఈ రకంగా వాటర్ని కూడా మనం పూజ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో షీ ఈస్ మైసమ్మ అండ్ కట్ట మైసమ్మ. అండ్ దెర్ ఈస్ గంగమ్మ. So she is a water goddess who protects fishermen who go out into the sea. So it is believed that the poor and orphans are protected by the goddess Gangamma also. So goddess Gangamma protects poor and orphans. Orphan means there are no relatives and are only single people. Okay, single person. And the poor and the Gangamma will save protect the fisherman. So sometimes what happens in the coastal area of Andhra Pradesh, the people go to get the fish from the sea. So they go to 10 days, 15 days like that only. After 15 days they come back. Okay. So after collecting all fishes from sea. So in that way, so there are many difficulties they face. So from that, this Gangamma will save them. And Yellamma, I said that Okay, Yellamma is also called Poleramma, Maridamma, Renuka Mahankali. I said that Renuka Yellamma, Jogamma, Somalamma. Okay, all these are other alternative names and other names. Okay, I believe that she guards boundaries of the village. Okay, so it is they secure the boundaries of the village and will not allow any disease or evil to enter the village. Have you ever seen Ammuru movie in Telugu? Have a look into it. It is one kind of good experience. So people mainly pray to her protect to prevent the epidemics. Epidemics means diseases. It's a big amount of infection is there for these diseases. Then it is called epidemic, like cholera. Cholera means there is a it's a very dangerous disease. Okay, so Poleramma, Maridamma, Renuka, Mahankali, Jogamma, Somalamma, Yellamma, all they are the same form. They prevent. They prevent the diseases to enter the village. And Potaraju. The farmers of Telangana believe that Potaraju looks after their agriculture lands and crops and protect the crops from dreadful diseases, thieves. So Potaraju will secure the crafts and agriculture lands. Okay, so and animals. Okay, so he is Yellamma. So she is Yellamma. Okay, and he is Potaraju. He is Potaraju. So very good. Nice to see. So the farmer keep a small stone painted in white and in a corner of their fields. The worship of Potaraju is very simple. Prayers are offered to the deity when the crop is harvested. Okay. He has sisters who are also called various names like Peddamma. I said there is a Peddamma temple. Okay. So mostly Peddamma temple is worship. Okay, Durga Mata is not rural, not in the villages. Durga Mata is she is not a village deity. I can say Durga Mata is it's a very big deity. It is in towns also there is Durgama temples. Okay, it's Durgama temple. Yeah, yeah, we can also consider. Okay, so Durgamma temple is also there. Durga Mata is not Durgamma, so we can call them as Durgamma. Okay, so next, Birappa and Katam Raju. Okay, Birappa and Katam Raju. They are worshipped in cowhead, cowhead and a shepherd. Okay, shepherd communities. So Gorla వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు చూసారా గొల్ల వాళ్ళు. So for that Golla community, so this Birappa and Katam Raju, they will worship these deities. Okay, so just to give me 1 second. Yeah, so they are also considered protector of cattle and sheep. Have you heard of story of Birappa and Akkamankali? Akkamankali. How Birappa, a poor shepherd, worked and fought to marry Kamarati, and how his sister helped him. Have you heard? Have you heard of story of Katam Raju, who fought against the kings of Nelluru for grazing rights of animal headers? Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so these are the things. You may have participated in worship of many of these villages and community deities, and also have been some of these temples of Shiva and Vishnu. Can you compare how worship is conducted in these places? What are the similarities and differences? Discuss them in the class, so we can see. So there's a Vishnu temple is different, Shiva temple is different. The worship type of worship and the puja process is totally different in these temples. Okay, so it is a general practice to offer animal sacrifice in the most of folk festivals. Okay, the most of folk festivals. So this results in the killing of thousands of such animals. To prevent this, the sacrifice of animals or bird in any religion worship is banned in Telangana. Okay. And community worship of uh, folk deities. It's a community. It's a community based. Only particular community will worship. Okay, so many of folk gods and goddess were actually local heroes who either died fighting in defense of their people or themselves wrongly by the powerful people of their time. Okay, so it is themselves, they are normal people only, but they died due to fight in defense of their rights to their people. Okay, so common people have believed in such a persons attained special powers in help people or cause problems if not worshipped. Okay, two such folk heroines laid down their lives in defense of the tribal people were Sammaka and Saraka. Okay, in whose honor a jatara is conducted for every 2 years. I said Samakka Saraka Medaram Jatara. So it is in the celebration. It is a celebration of tribal people of Tidwai Mandal in Jaishankar district at Medaram village. I visited this Medaram village last year. So people of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand to assemble to celebrate the Jatara. Nearly 1 crore people will attend. And I can say it is not 1 crore, it will be 3 crores, 3 to 4 crores people will attend. Okay. Is it clear or no? Everything is okay. Are you understanding my English? Okay. So please, most important. It is a very simple English. You can understand it easily. Okay. So next, so the story. So this is a story. So there are stories are there. There are several stories are there. Okay. There are several stories are there. So Medaraju. So I'm saying one story. Okay. I will read one story. Medaraju was a contemporary of Kakatiya king Rudramadeva Prataparudra I. He ruled Polavasa kingdom located at present of Jagityal district. There is a Polavasa kingdom and located at present Jagityal district. So he married his daughter Sammaka to Pagididda Raju. Right? It's a very great story. Okay, so I will repeat again. Medaraju is a contemporary of the Kakatiya king. Okay, was a contemporary. Contemporary means at that person at that time. It's King Rudramadeva. So he is Prataparudra I. He ruled the Polavasa kingdom, located in present Jagityal district. He married his daughter. He married his daughter Sammaka to Pagididdaraj. So and he made her marriage with the Pagididdaraju, who ruled the Medar. The couple had three children: Saralamma, Nagulamma, Jampalamma, Jampanna. Okay, so what is that? Saralamma, Nagulamma, and Jampanna. As a part of extinction of his kingdom, Rudramadeva declared war on Medar. Pagadiddaraju's entire family led men and women of the tribe in the fierce battle. All of them got killed in the battle. Oh, okay. So they fight in order to protect their community people. So all died. Okay, all of them were killed they got killed in the battle. Jampana also fought bravely till his last breath and died in Sampenga Vagu to prevent the Kakatiya army from crossing the stream. Okay, so there may be some river stream is there. The Kakatiya army is crossing that river. So at that time, that is Sampenga Vagu. So he fought, Jampanna fought very bravely and he died with the Kakatiya army. So hence it is called Jampanna Bagh. Sammaka and Saraka fought against the army and sacrificed their lives for the sake of their tribe. The tribal people of the entire region honored them for their courage and sacrifice, and to this day, till date, we are worshipping them. The people celebrate Medaram Jatara in their honor. Okay, so what is this? So this is Medaram temple. It is very small temple. Do you know? Okay, it is very small temple. It is Sammaka Saraka platform. It is Sammaka Saraka platform. The people worship like this. Okay. So next, the Medaram Jatara organized once in 2 years. I said from the beginning of this class, Medaram Jatara is once in 2 years. Okay, it is a 3 day fair. Sammaka and Saraka are the formless goddess. There is no form. It is 3 day festival, 3 day fair. Caskets representing them are brought from the forest in elaborate precision, brightly decorated, and placed in the platform under a tree. Simply, they are wooden made things we worship under a tree. At the time, devotees feel that spirits or a goddess possess them. The people offer Bangaram, Jaggery. Do you know Bangaram? It's a Jaggery to the goddess. Okay, so it is Sammaka Saraka Bangaram means it is Jaggery. The people will distribute in that time. Okay, even now it is in the different religion, which is Muharram, which is Pirilu or Urs. Okay, the Muslim also pay their respects to heroes who fought against the evil. One such festival is Muharram, which is commemorate the Battle of Karbala in Iraq, in which grandson of Prophet Muhammad was killed. Okay, so there is a Prophet Muhammad who is a person worshipped by the Muslim people, and who is this Muharram. It's a Muharram. Uh, his grandson is died in the war in the Battle of Karbala. So precision's Piri is decorated. Tajias are taken out in which people are all communities participate. Here also all community of people will participate. A piri is prepared with bamboo strips in a dome shape. Have you ever seen that piri look? Okay, in the dome shape it is covered with glittering cloths. Okay, shiny cloths. A bamboo pole is fixed to the dome to handle the piri, and at the top metallic crescent or palm shape of attached to it. Finally, it is garlanded with the flowers and coconuts. There are coconuts are also there. Okay. Similarly, urs of anniversaries of Muslim saints who lie buried in various parts of the state are celebrated. Okay. So it is explanation about the kind of worship methods are there. So there is a Ajmer Dargah. So it is just like a temple only. It is an Ajmer Dargah, and it is Jahangir Pir Dargah. Jahangir Pir Dargah. So these kind of dargahs in Muslim religion. Okay, we need dargahs in large number of and offers flowers and chadars and listen to the singing of kavalis. Okay, kavali is nothing but a kind of singing. They believe that they will receive the barakat or blessings of peer or saint. People who seek some specific blessings like children or job, etc., come to the dargahs and pray there. Okay, so it is just like a temple in Hindu. So there is dargah in Muslim, masjid in Muslim. I think Muslim and dargah both are different. Dargah is temple. It is just a form of temple. I think it's a place of worship. Okay, so dargah is generally built on the tombs of Sufi saints who propagated Sufism. The tomb or dargah of a Sufi saint becomes a place of pilgrimage to which thousands of people of all faiths throng. So often, people attribute Sufi masters with miraculous powers, karamats, that could relieve others of their illness and troubles. So it is just like it is. If there are any health issues and any dreams or any requirements are there, the people go to the temples and dargahs and they will worship. They request their goddess to fulfill their dreams and all. Okay, so this is the worshipping in generally. Okay. Next, Jehangir Pir Dargah is a symbol of religious tolerance. Okay. So Jehangir Pir Dargah is located Kotturu Mandal of Rangareddy district. It is said that it is in the late 15th century. Two brothers from Iraq named Sayyid Gausuddin and Sayyid Buranuddin came here, and then it was a forest area spent in divine thoughts of some years and ended their lives here. So some two Iraqi brothers and came, they lived and they died here, ended their lives. Okay. Some of their followers constructed a small dargah on their tombs. In 17th century, when Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb visited this dargah, he came this quasi-developed is it as a place of pilgrimage. So every day, number of visitors around the Hyderabad visit the dargah. Devotees of different states visit on Thursday and Sunday when special offerings are made. Special offerings are made. Every year, annual Urs celebrated held. Okay, for 3 days beginning on Thursday, coming after Sankranti festival, offering on sandalwood paste. Okay, uh, Gandapu Puja. Okay, so on the first day, offering lights, Deeparadhana. On the second day, and Kavali program on the third day. Oh, all these kind of it's a mixed living style. Visitors from not only different parts of India but also abroad attend Urs celebration. Thousands of devotees, including Hindus and Muslims religions, offer the flowers, sweets, and chadars. This dargah has become a symbol of religious tolerance. Okay, all kind of. Do you know? Have you ever visited Vemlavada temple? So there is a small dargah in the Shiva temple. Do you know? Inside the Vemulavada temple, there is small dargah. Okay, so there is dargah, small dargah, small Muslim temple is also there inside the temple. I seen myself. Okay, so that is religious tolerance means different religion people also worship the same deity. Okay, so now Bonalu will come after I think in the month of January it will come. Bonalu is one of the folk festival popular in Telangana state. The goddess are worshipped and offered good, which is latter shared among the family members. Okay, women folk participate in the procession carrying ghatam. Ghatams are okay. So this is Bonalu. Have you ever seen this Bonalu? Okay, Pochamba Bonalu, Malanna Bonalu, each and everything will happen. Okay, so it is also one of the festival. It is also one of the festival. So they are all famous in India and in rural Telangana and all. Okay, so I don't want to go in depth now. Already we went very deep. So it is the antiquity of folk tradition, a kind of different worship. Okay, so we learn about worship of Nagas. I said there is Nagas, there is a Naga Panchami is there. Tulsi, Yakshas, and Yakshanis, even some 2005 years, 500 years ago. The Palanati Veerula Katha, written by Srinatha around 14 and 50, mentions worship of Potaraju. Okay, they are 1500 years back. Okay, in turn, Vallabharaya Kridhabiramamu written around the same time, describing details details the worship of Palnati Veerulu, Mailara, and many other goddesses in Varangal. So then similarly there are many other. Okay, in the intermixing of village deities, high religious traditions. Okay, there is an intermixing of village deities also there, so we can see. It is a people tree. So we call it as people tree. The high religion traditions to worship people tree. People tree means Ravi Chettu. I said that it is a people tree. Snakes and mother of goddess. Okay, snakes and mother of goddess. This is how integration of snakes, trees, animals, and birds in present Puranic religion took place. Okay, so it is same. It is common. Now I'm going to the next one. So it is a folk wisdom and higher religion. Okay, it's a wisdom. There is a higher religion. Okay, so now I think this chapter is completed. So improving your learning. So what are the common elements in worship of most of village deities? They are very simple. Okay, very simple. Small temples, small temples. Okay, stone idols, stone idols. Okay, Stone idols means small stone idols. Simple, very small temples. Okay, so they are the main thing. Main thing. There is no big architecture. Architecture means there is not a big different kind of construction is there. Okay, it is simple and small temples. Stone idols are there. So that is a common thing in all village deities. Is it clear? So now, so now, I will ask some questions. We have to discuss something related to our chapter. So when people go to towns and settle there, do they continue to worship their old village deities? How do you how do they do it? Okay, in villages, can you see Mysamma temple in towns? In Delhi, I don't see. In Hyderabad also we don't see a rural deities. Okay, so very rarely we will see even in the Hyderabad also. So once they settle in the town area, urban area, so they might not do their worship to their village deities. Okay. So do you think the way of people worship in village deities is changing now? So what kind of changes do you see? So what kind of changes do you see in village worship? I will ask in Telugu. ఇప్పుడు మన ఊళ్ళల్లో పల్లెటూళ్ళల్లో ఉన్న దేవతలకి దేవుళ్ళకి ఒకప్పుడు చేసిన పూజలకి ఇప్పుడు చేసే పూజలకి ఏమైనా తేడా కనిపించిందా? Is there any difference of olden days village worship and right nowadays village worship? There is no, because still we are conserving the total rights of the same previous olden days. Okay, in village area there is no difference. Okay, but in urban area, in towns, they are constructing very big temples. Okay, so that is different. So print out main places of important jataras and urs in Telangana. So what are the main places? I can say Jatara means in our Sirsila there is a Gangamma Jatara is there. There is Ratha Paurnami is there. There is Sammakasaraka Jatara, which I said that which is held in Medar. Okay, so there are number of Jataras. Okay, Pirur is also one kind of Jatara. Okay, so read the paragraph. Most of these spirits of the page number 186 and comment it. So we have to read this page, this question. Okay, so collect following particulars by taking the people different religions in your area. Okay, so serial number one, who is that? Naresh sir. Okay, Naresh sir. Religion practiced Hindu. Religion practices Hindu. Okay, God worshipped Shiva, Gauri. Okay, Shiva, Gauri. Okay, etc. Shiva, Gauri. Festival celebrated. All mainly Sankranti, Deepavali, okay, Diwali, Dasara, Holi, okay. So all these are. So you have to ask yourself or any other friend and try to get this information. Okay. So now there is a project. Get detailed information from your grandparents about any jatara of your area. Prepare a report. So you have to go and ask your grandparents about what is the jatara in their rural area when they are childhood. Okay, collect the stories about any of folk deities of your area and prepare a small booklet about it. Okay, it's a very great activity. Okay, so now devotional paths to divine. Okay, now devotional paths to divine means it's a devotion paths. See, there are number of ways to worship. So one can go Hindu, one can go Hindu religion way, one can go Muslim religion way. Okay, Muslim, there is a Christianity, there is a Buddhism. Okay, 20. Okay, you have only 20 lesson. Okay. So with this, the student is saying that he has only lesson number 20 only. So this is the way. But in page number 186, you have to read this page and you have to comment about this question. Most of these, page number 186, most of these deities, we have to read it. Now read this para. No, 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 no. It is not irrespectively. Is there any L? There is no L, na? Mm-hmm. Participate. You are missing the word participate. Rituals. Throng. Throng, not through. It's a throng to the dargahs. Blessing. Blessing of the peers. They tied. No, no, no. They tie strings on a tree. Mm-hmm. Walls. Walls, not well. Well is by. Wall is goda. Wow. Making a wow. Wishes, not washing. Wishes granted. Hey, is it PRA? It is PIR. Pizzadas. Not pizza. It's a pizzadas. Pizzadas. To prepare. Hmm? Taviz. Taviz means tayattu. 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 Taviz means tayattu. Hey, to drive away. It is not also. Evil, not evilly. Evil. Spirits. Pretense. Is there any N? No. It is spirits. Okay. Dayalu. Okay. I will read this again. I will read this again. Okay. So please, you have to have a look into it. Most of these deities are worshipped by people of irrespective of their caste or religion or economic status. I'm explaining in Telugu. చాలా మంది దేవుండ్లు డబ్బులు గాని, ధర్మం మీన్స్ రిలిజియన్ గాని, కమ్యూనిటీ, కులం గాని, మతం గాని ఏం జూడకుండా అందరెళ్లి పూజ జేస్తారు చాలా మంది దేవుళ్ళకి. For example, even Muslim farmers participate in many of the rituals of village gods. ఊళ్ళలో ఉన్న దేవుళ్ళని ముస్లింలు గూడా, ముస్లిం ఫార్మర్స్ గూడా మొక్కుతారు. రైట్స్, రిచువల్స్ మీన్స్ పూజా పద్ధతి, puja process. So similarly, the people of all region throng to the dargahs to seek the blessing of peace. Okay, so చాలా మంది దర్గా కూడా వెళ్తారు. సో ద టై థింగ్స్ ఆన్ ఎ ట్రీ. సో చెట్లకి మనం దారంతో కడతాం చూసినావా? సో దట్ ఈస్. అండ్ ఆన్ ద వాల్స్ ఆఫ్ ది దర్గా, ఆ వాల్స్ ఆఫ్ దర్గాకి ఒక దారం కట్టేస్తారు. మేకింగ్ అ వావ్ మీన్స్ టు గెట్ a good result, to get to come to fulfill their wishes, or to wishes the wishes to be granted by the goddess. Okay, so the request the pirzadas means those are the priest to prepare tavis. So means the request pirzadas to prepare the tavis for them to drive away evil spirit. మీన్స్ నార్మల్గా దర్గాలలో ఇట్లా చేస్తారు, దయ్యాలను పంపించేస్తారు విష్ణు. కొన్ని మూవీస్లలో హ్యావ్ యూ ఎవర్ సీన్ దట్ మూవీ? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ మూవీ? అరుంధతి మూవీ. సో దెర్ ఈస్ వన్ పిర్జాదా ఇస్ దేర్. సో హీ ఆల్వేస్ ties the tavis. Okay. Okay, so that is the way. Is it clear? Mr. Kritik, are you there? ఓకే. సో ఇది అర్థమైందా నేను చెప్పింది? ఓకే. సో కులమత భేదాలు లేకుండా, పేదాధనిక భేదాలు లేకుండా అందరూ దేవుళ్ళని పూజ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. ముస్లింలు గూడా పల్లెటూళ్ళలో ఉన్న దేవుళ్ళని పూజలు చేస్తారు. ఓకే. ఆల్ రిలీజియన్ పీపుల్, అన్ని మతాలకు చెందిన వారు గూడా దర్గాకెళ్తారు పీర్స్ యొక్క బ్లెస్సింగ్ తీసుకోవడానికి. చెట్లకి తాయెత్తు కడతారు. ఓకే. చెట్లకి దారాలు కడతాం. ఓకే. దర్గా యొక్క గోడలకి గూడా దారాలు కడతారు. ఓకే. అండ్ అక్కడ ఉండే పీర్ దాదాస్‌కి వీరు రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తారు. వి వాంట్ అ తావీజ్. ఓకే. టు డ్రైవ్ అవే ఎవిల్ స్పిరిట్స్ మీన్స్ దయ్యాలను విడిచిపెట్టేతందుకు, దయ్యాలను పారదోలేతందుకు ఈ తావీజ్‌లు కట్టుకుంటారు. సో వన్స్ ద తావీజ్ ఈస్ బాండెడ్, దేర్ ఈస్ నో దయ్యం విల్ కమ్. Okay, there is no devil people attack you. So this is the chapter 20. Is it clear? So now we will stop for a break of 10 minutes. Now we will stop for a break of 10 minutes. Okay, and we'll come back. Okay, so we'll come back after 10 minutes. Thank you to all. So have a good day.